Hello everybody, it's KidsBuildingClub by Micah, and today I'm going to tell you a little bit about the new game for Skylanders, Skylanders Superchargers. So, the game is coming out pretty soon at this rate. Usually it comes out in October, but this year it's coming out a little earlier than expected, but we'll be ready, and this video I'm going to tell you a little bit of everything you need to know about Skylanders Superchargers. So the first thing is, I got a couple of these things right here, some posters and stuff. I'll show you that in a second, but I'll tell you the story first. The story is, Skylands is in peril, Chaos has unleashed his most evil weapon yet, the Doom Station of Ultimate Doom Destruction, and with all of Skylands on verge of collapse, the special team called Skylanders Superchargers has been assembled to pilot an unstoppable fleet of incredible vehicles, and now you and the Skylanders Superchargers must embark on an epic adventure over land, under sea, and through the sky to stop chaos and save Skyland. So what are Skylanders Superchargers? Well, they are an elite team of Skylanders who each have their own special vehicles. When the right supercharger matches the right vehicle that they have, they will supercharge the vehicle, making it faster, stronger, and better than before. All Skylanders can drive the vehicles, but only the superchargers can modify and supercharge them. So, like this guy called Spitfire, he's going to be coming in the starter pack. And this guy, another vehicle called Hot Streak, and he'll be coming in the starter pack too. So, if you use both of them at the same time, you'll supercharge it, which is pretty cool. Now, for Superchargers, there's only going to be over 20 figures and over 20 vehicles. Not too much, but 40 kind of. So, not too much, but sometimes that's good. So, now I'm going to show you all those figures on this spare poster I have. Just the same as that one up there. I got it from Toys R Us. And it shows you all the stuff here. So, there's all the elements. We'll start. How about we start right at the magic element? No. Fire. Let's use that. So, there's the Spitfire that I was talking about. This is Hot Streak. So, as you can see, whenever you combine him with that, the supercharged Hot Streak, and he'll look like that in the game. So that's pretty cool. You can see them for all the characters here. I'm just going to tell you the characters' names, and you can look at their supercharged positions. So Ruptor's coming back. So just to let you know, some of the Skylanders that are from the older games, they are superchargers. They are basically the same as this guy here, but they're just reimagined, and they're going to have completely new attacks. And they're going to be pretty much worth getting, because they will be a completely different Skylander. So, this is Lava Lancer Ruptor. He's going to be a supercharger. That means he can supercharge his vehicle, which is called the Burn Cycle, to look like that. Then I'll go down here to Tech. Trigger Happy is coming back. His name is Double Dare Trigger Happy. And his vehicle is the Gold Rusher. And then this is a supercharger called High Volt. And this is his vehicle, the Shield Striker, supercharged into that. And Treffin is coming back as Sharpshooter Treffin, and he comes with a shark tank, and that's why he supercharges it. And there's another little guy who's a supercharger. He's new. His name is Smash Hit, and his vehicle is the Thump Truck. And this is what happens when he supercharges it. And it's got eyes. It looks like a monster truck or something, but it looks pretty cool. I love it. Moving on to the Undead, Roller Brawl is coming back from Swap Force, and her name is Bone Bash Roller Brawl. Her vehicle is the Tomb Buggy, and when she supercharges it, I think it's rather her style. It looks just like kind of her old position, but still her style. Then we got another guy called Fiesta, and he is awesome. He's got a nice little trumpet, and his vehicle is the Crypt Crusher. He supercharges it, turn it into that, and there's actually a drum as a wheel. Pretty interesting. I'll go over here before I mention all the stuff up here. So, there's a new character called Splat. She looks really cool. It looks like her name is Splat. I feel like she should be in the water element, but I think the reason why she might be in the magic element is because she's got a little bit of some rainbow stuff. I'll show you. That's her. And her vehicle, the Splasher. And this is what happens when you supercharge it. As you can see like paint coming out. I'm not sure if that's going to explain the magic part, but who knows. So another character for the magic element is Pop Fizz. He's coming back as Big Bubble Pop Fizz. And he's got his vehicle, the Soda Skimmer. And that's what he supercharges it into. It looks just like Pop Fizz. It's got blue fur all over it and bubbles. It looks pretty cool. I kind of like some of these vehicles look pretty good as how they just start out in the figures. But some of them look cooler as they supercharge. I kind of like this one how it is whenever it's not supercharged. Moving on to the water element, we have a new Gill Grunt. His name is Deep Dive Gill Grunt. And he looks pretty cool. He's got a vehicle called the Reef Ripper. He supercharges it to make a golden Reef Ripper, which kind of makes sense, I don't know. And it does look pretty similar to him. He's got a mask and it kind of looks like the same as that. That's how you're going to be able to easily tell whose is whose by looking at their little things that they have in their accessories. Next on the water element, we have a character called Diveclops. He's a really cool character. He's got a huge eye. He almost looks like a football player, but it's really just a tank. I think he's a Cyclops. He's got a cool missile launcher. And his vehicle is called the Dive Bomber. So supercharge it to look like this. And it looks pretty cool. It's got a nice little window through there. It's got fists right there, which is awesome. Next to the life element, we have Super Shot Stealth Elf, who's coming back. And her vehicle is the Stealth Slinger. Now, Super Shot Stealth Elf will come in the starter pack, but Stealth Slinger will be sold separately. So if you want to supercharge it into this, then you're going to have to get her vehicle separately. Next is a new character called Cirillipede. He's pretty cool, and I think he's an insect. I'm not sure what he is. I think he's a fly or something. And he does have this cool vehicle called the Buzzwing, and he supercharges it to look like that. I'm not actually sure if there's a difference in that. I can't tell too much. Yeah, I'm not sure if there's a difference in that, but moving on. We have a new character called Stormblade. Female supercharger. She's got blades all over her wings. She's really cool. And the simple vehicle, sky vehicle, is this Sky Slicer. And I forgot to mention that how this is going to work. Each element in different ways. See this symbol right here? You've probably been seeing that around a while. That means it's a sky vehicle. So there's going to be 3 different types of vehicles. Sky vehicle, water vehicle, and the ground vehicle. So in specific areas, you'll be able to go use these cars in those specific areas. So that's how it's going to work. And that's why all the air are obviously sky vehicles. So it's Sky Slicer, and it evolves into, or supercharges into this. Makes it look pretty cool. This is Hurricane Jetvac. He is new and coming back. Looks pretty cool in this new form. And he's got a new vehicle called the Jetstream. And when he supercharges it, it definitely looks like him. It's got like eagle wings. It looks really cool. And it's kind of sparkly. I like it. Now moving on up here, we got Sun and Light, or Dark and Light. It's coming back. And we're only going to have one figure and one vehicle for them, but it's kind of okay. This is Astro Blast, an awesome new sun supercharger, and he's got a cool vehicle called the Sun Runner, and he supercharges it into, it almost looks like a crystal comet or something like that. Maybe that's why it's called Astro Blast. Over here we have a guy called Nightfall. His vehicle is Sea Shadow, and he supercharges it into, I forgot what that it's like a fish that has that thing on top of it. It's probably going to be used to lure enemies into that monstrous mouth of its. And then since we got this at Toys R Us, it also has showing some of the Toys R Us exclusives that are coming out. We're going to have a legendary Bone Bash Roller Brawl, a legendary Hurricane Jetvac, legendary Astro Blast, and legendary Sun Runner here. And that's all the figures here. So There's also a little bit on the back. You can pause the video and look at this sort of stuff here. Show you a little bit. Battle to save Skylands. Embark on a new adventure. And ride fast. You can modify the vehicles. And there's going to be something called a online co-op mode, which now lets you can now play online with your friends, so you can be at home. As long as you're on the same device, you can play together. And speaking of racing, we have something called a Superchargers racing pack here. It's going to come with Gilgren and the Reef Ripper and a Golden Queen statue. So it's not entirely official what these statues or trophies are going to do. We do know there's a Chaos Trophy, but we know there's other villains from previous games that are going to be that are going to be in the racing. So I'm not sure if they're going to have trophies either, but we're not sure what these trophies entirely do yet. And I guess that's it on this poster here. And this is what the portal will look like here. So that is the Skylanders. So now I'll show you this GameStop poster to learn about some more stuff. So here, as you can see, these are some of the starter packs that are available at GameStop. If you pre-order a Wii U, or 3DS starter pack, you'll get this. Now, probably wondering, is that Bowser? And is that Donkey Kong too? So how it's going to work is that this year, Nintendo is teaming up with Skylanders, and they're going to be bringing Bowser and Donkey Kong and turning them into Skylanders for Superchargers, and it's going to look really cool. They got their vehicles, which are cool. Let me show you up here first. Here's the normal starter pack here. This is what you'll get in the normal one. Comes with the Portal, Hot Streak, Stealth Elf, and Spitfire. Now here's the Dark Edition here. It comes with Dark Hot Streak, Dark Super Shot Stealth Elf, Dark Spitfire, Dark Sea Shadow, and even a Chaos Trophy. See, that's that trophy again. I'm not sure entirely what these trophies do, but I'm sure we'll figure out in the future. Now, as you can see down here, here's the starter pack for the Wii U. If you're going to get the Wii U starter pack, you won't get Spitfire. Instead, you'll get turbocharged Donkey Kong, which is awesome, and his vehicle, the Barrel Blaster. And if you get the Dark Wii U edition, you'll get a Dark Hammer Slam Donkey Kong instead of Stealth Elf, and you'll still get Spitfire. It's kind of confusing how some of this works, but oh well. Also, there's going to be another color variant down here. Frightful Fiesta. It's going to be available everywhere, but if you want to get it instantly, then go to GameStop and you'll be able to get it before October. Back. As you can see, there's some elites right here. It says that they have new prices. Now, this is for a reason that they're going to be making some more elites, and I'll show you a picture right now. And so the characters that they're going to be having are Elite Ghost Roadster, Elite Slam Bam, Elite Boomer, Elite Dino Ring, Elite Zook, and Elite Voodoo, not Food Dude. So they're going to be coming back. There's some of the forgotten elites, which is awesome. I'm glad they'll be coming back. And we don't have too much news on them, but oh well. Now up here you can see, this looks like a couple of the characters that might be coming out on the first day. So I know Treffin will be coming out he's going to come in a team pack, which is going to come with him and his vehicle, which is cool. Here's that Superchargers racing pack again. Here's a couple of the other vehicles that we saw here. Dive Bomber, Fiesta, Treffin, and what's her name again? I forgot. Stormblade. And then their vehicles, there's some vehicles down here. The I'm forgetting all these names. I haven't memorized them quite yet. That is the Sea Shadow. There's the Dive Bomber, the Sky Slicer, and what's Fiesta's vehicle? Crypt Crusher. Sorry I'm forgetting these. Haven't memorized them quite yet. So it looks like these will be coming out on the first day. And I'm going to go ahead and look back at this poster again and see. I think I'm going to try to guess and see which ones are going to come and start on wave 1. So I'm guessing this guy will come with that in that trophy pack that we saw. Dive Bomber and Dive Cloth will probably be available on the first release. Stormblade and Sky Slicer will probably be available on the first release. Fiesta and the Crypt Crusher will definitely be on the first release. Treffin and the Shark Tank are going to be in a 2-pack together, I think. Supposedly Smash Hit is supposed to come in Wave 1. And obviously Spitfire, Hot Streak, and Stealth Elf are coming in the starter pack. But the Stealth Slinger probably will be coming in Wave 2, I'm guessing. And I think that might be all that's coming in the first wave. Oh yes, and Sea Shadow. Just Sea Shadow, not Nightfall, fortunately. And one of these legendaries will probably be available at Toys R Us. Fireful Fiesta will be available at GameStop. And there's going to be a couple of other color variants. So that's kind of it. I do want to show, I also have a couple of other videos available. I went to, at Toys R Us recently, they had a little event where you could actually play Superchargers. It didn't work out too well, but I did catch a glimpse of a couple of stuff. I'll talk to you about that. But first, I'll show you a little bit of a close-up video that we was able to do. The Superchargers thing didn't quite work out, so we weren't able to play. But we did get to see some figures. So I'll show you a close-up on Hot Streak and Spitfire right now.
This time I'm gonna be the Seer. This time I've got to be the Seer. No, you have to hide some.
Alright, so that was a pretty cool close-up. Not too interesting, but I will tell you something that is interesting, which is I did get to see, even though the Superchargers demo didn't work, I did see a little bit of the storyline, like a teeny bit. And I kind of know what's going to be at the entrance, so this will be a spoiler alert warning right now. I will tell in 3, 2, 1. So basically, Chaos is going to be invading pretty fast, and he also showed he's got some new clothes and his ultimate station of Doomstruction. And also, somehow, he managed to capture Eon. And somehow Eon even got his body back, which is interesting. And also, it also showed a little bit of a cutscene, and all the trolls were capturing Flynn and Callie. It showed like little darkness and stuff, and like huge Skylanders, all the Skylanders battling. And then Chaos showed up, and looks like he was talking to the audio didn't work, but I get to see. And so far, it looked like Chaos was trying to tell us something. Like, had this little button. I think he was going to say he's going to turn off and destroy the signal from Skylands to us. And he cut the thing. And then, supposedly, it started, like, breaking up a little bit. And then it slowly said, put a vehicle on the portal. So that's kind of all I know a little bit. That's just a little bit of a spoiler alert. And that's all you kind of need to know about the figures. Any more questions that you have, I will answer them down in the comments below. So look, Benny showed up, and fortunately he's a little too late, but I guess you could say bye. So thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye!